Welcome or welcome back to Shaping Your World with Shah. I'm Shah, and thanks for stopping by to hear my thoughts on Kayali's newest fragrance, Yum Boujee Marshmallow 81. So let's start right off with the keynotes. So the keynotes are on the back of the bottle, and it's freesia, strawberry, pink marshmallow, creamy coconut, whipped vanilla, and pink musk. And I like this very much. As you can see, I did purchase a full-size bottle. I purchased this during the Sephora sale that's going on. It ends today. Today I'm filming this video on Sunday, December 15th. And the Sephora, I think they're calling it the Have It All, ends today, 20% off. So this size bottle, and this is their 1.7 ounce bottle, retails for $100, and so I purchased it for 20% off. I had originally gone into the store, tested it on skin, really enjoyed it on my skin, and decided that I did want to get a full-size bottle. They did change their packaging, so I'll try to remember to put a picture on the screen of the vanilla oud bottle packaging. But this is they've got a new simpler packaging now. This is the box that it comes in, and the bottle looks like their normal bottles. I'm not a fan of this cap. I feel like this white cap is a little not as aesthetically pleasing as I would like. I like the bottle itself. It's pink, and I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's just a little bit sheer, just a little bit. You can see inside, and if you can see, I've already used this much. And honestly, that's one of the biggest cons of this fragrance is I do find that I have to overspray in order to really enjoy the fragrance. So I literally, when did I get this? I literally received this week. I've just been playing with it this week. Maybe I received it the end of last week. But in any event, I've only had it about a week now, and I'm already down to here from overspray. I love the fragrance. I think it's a beautiful fragrance. I wasn't a big fan of the last release, the rock candy. Not sure of the exact name, something about the rock candy. To me, that rock candy fragrance was a little juvenile. This gives a nice sweetness, but a mature sweetness. So the notes that stand out to me most prevalently are the marshmallow and creamy coconut and the pink musk. I know a lot of people say this reminds them of a strawberry milkshake. I don't get strawberry milkshake. I would say, to my nose, it smells more like Strawberry Quick. If you've ever had Strawberry Quick by Nestle, and you know what I'm talking about, this reminds me of that more so than a milkshake. I don't find it to be thick enough to give milkshake vibes. I find it to be light and airy, more powdery. So I definitely get, it's more of a powdery vanilla marshmallow. Kind of like reminds me of cotton candy a little bit. You know how cotton candy is light and airy and whipped? That's what this fragrance reminds me of. I also get that creamy coconut, and I was very pleasantly surprised because coconut usually doesn't sit well with my skin, but the coconut in this is it doesn't go weird on my skin, and in fact, in my opinion, it gives the fragrance a nice rounded creaminess that it probably wouldn't have if it didn't have that creamy coconut. I love this. Clearly I purchased the full size. That's how much I liked it just upon first testing it on my skin. But I will say that when this bottle is finished, I will not be repurchasing, for the simple fact that in 1 week I'm already down to here. And that just gives a indication of this fragrance does not really project very much. It also is not that long lasting. I would say I got a good 5 to 6 hours of wear on it, which is not bad depending on what you're doing, you know, the occasion that you're wearing it for. If you're not going to be out all day long, it's fine. Me, I generally tend to be out all day long. When I leave the house, I'm gone all day, and so it doesn't last me until I get back home, say 10-12 hours later. but maybe you don't need that. If you don't need that, that's fine. Or it's small enough you can pop it in your bag. They do have the smaller size. I'll try to pop that on the screen, that you can always carry with you, because it is a beautiful fragrance. I do really enjoy smelling it, but you know, that said, I don't smell it all day, right? And it doesn't really project. It sits very close to the skin. So I find that I have to kind of do one of these numbers if I want to really enjoy the fragrance. I like a fragrance that projects, right? I like something that as I'm going about my day and moving about, I'm smelling it. I'm constantly smelling it. That's how I like to enjoy my fragrances. I'm not a big fan of constantly having to sniff my body parts or sniff my clothes. It gets into the clothes. I won't say it stays in the clothes. It's not something where, again, by the end of the day, I'm not going to smell it in my clothes any more than I'm going to smell it on my skin. Whereas other fragrances that maybe don't necessarily last on the skin will last in your clothes. And so you're able to continue to enjoy a fragrance long after it fades from the body. You're still able to enjoy it in your clothes. For me, that's not the case with this fragrance. It doesn't necessarily stay in the clothes. So, you know, for these reasons, I will not be repurchasing, but I will enjoy this fragrance while it lasts. I do think it's a very beautiful fragrance. Again, my favorite part of it is the very end, that dry down, that pink musk. I find the pink musk to be very intoxicating, very alluring. It's something that I really enjoy smelling. It makes me want to just keep smelling it. But again, because I have to literally, you know, do the sniff, that takes away kind of the enjoyment of it. So, my opinion, beautiful fragrance. If you like fragrances that sit close to the skin, she's your girl. I do think she is full body worthy. Again, depending on where, how, and when you plan on wearing her, she's definitely worth it. I mean, if you can get her on sale, you know, like I said, Sephora has her on sale. If you are a member, you can get 20% off. I did see where Kayali had their own 30% off sale last month, so maybe they'll do something like that again. And at $70, it's even better. It's definitely worth the money. I think it's a beautiful fragrance, complex, enough where it's enjoyable. It's different from other fragrances. Me personally, I don't have any other fragrances in my collection that smell like her, and so I do really enjoy her. But again, she doesn't necessarily fit my lifestyle as far as being something that projects, that leaves a sillage, or that lasts all day. So those were my thoughts. Thanks again for stopping by Shaping Your World with Sha, to just hear my thoughts on Kayali's newest fragrance, Yum Boujee Marshmallow 81. And until next time, I hope you're having a wonderful holiday season.